Hi, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we are going to see Matlab code implement signal flow graph using mesh and gain formula. So we will see the theory first, later we will see the Matlab code. First, here we can look at the signal flow graph, which consisting of this x1 and x2 input and output, which consisting of, look at the two forward path I have chosen from here, a1 1 and here it is, and for the first one it is having a loop that is -1, okay, and the second forward path is like this, which is having a2 equal to 2 gain, and the loop gain is -2. Okay, so I will write that forward paths are 2, that's what I told, x1 a1 x2, that is t1 equal to a1, then t2 equals to x1 a2 x1 a2 x2. So two paths. So forward path gain, so first one is a1 equal to 1 and a2 equal to 2. Loop gain, we can observe the loop gain, here it is -1 and it is -2. So -1 -2, b1 -1 b2 -2. So now how to find delta 1 is, delta 1 means here you should look at the forward path number 1. For this one minus of, which are the loops which are not touching to this first forward path. So this is the loop which is not touching, so here it is b2, so write it as 1 minus b2. So similarly, when you are looking delta 2, look for the forward path number 2 for which the loops are not touching, 1 minus of the loops are not touching to second one. For the second, the loops not touching is this, so write it as 1 minus b1. So once you write like this, use the Masonian formula. G is equals to, that is actual formula is like this, t1 delta 1 plus t2 delta 2 divided by delta. What is t1 in this case? It is forward path gain, so a1 into, what is delta 1? Delta 1 is nothing but this one, so it is 1 minus b2 plus a2. A2 is the second forward path, that is t2, then 1 minus b1. What is 1 minus b1? Delta 2. So this is a formula, but written in the other formats, divided by delta. So delta we should find out, determinant. How to find the delta? So it is 1 minus b1, this 1 minus b1 into 1 minus b2. Okay, so actually speaking, this is also, we'll be having this delta as 1. Okay, 1 minus of L1 plus L2 plus L1 into L2. If you just multiply these combinations, you will get this format. Okay, so that is what we are writing in terms of 1 minus b1, 1 minus b2. Substitute the value of b1 and b2 from here, so that we will get delta equal to 6. So apply in all these values in this formula, you will get this value. Okay, so for this, the Matlab code is going to be like this. A1 value, what is the value of a1? You can just look at this, a1 is 1. What is the value of a2? 2. What is the value of b1? b1 is -1. What is the value of b2? -2. So after this, you can just look at, these are two forward paths, these are the gains of the forward loops. Then delta, what is delta function? So here, what is the delta function? We have taken the same thing we have written here. Then what is gain formula? We have same thing what we have written here, this gain formula. And display mesh and gain number to string. Okay, so if we execute this here with the help of this Matlab code, whatever we have written here, just look at this, same thing, this 2 stand for the forward paths, and this loop gains, this is the delta function, this is gain formula, mesh and gain formula. You just see and go for the run option. So if you go for the run option, you're going to see 1.1667, same thing what you have got using the theoretical result. Okay, so if you want to see one more time, I will give here clear screen. One second, CLC, then here again run, so that you will get it. Just look at, so here one CLC typed here, so typo error. Okay, so CLC, enter, then go here CLC, then run this program here. then you will get the answer 1.1667. Similarly, if you change this path gains and all, the value is going to be changed. Suppose this b2 here -2 is there. Suppose if I put it for -4, here you can go for this run, the value is going to be changed, that is 0.9 you will get. How you will get 0.9? So here it is -4 now. When it is -4, it is -4. When -4 means here b2 becomes -4. So wherever b2 is there, here it is -4 means +4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 into 2 is 10. Delta becomes 10. So here I will just write delta becomes 10. Then after that we check for this b2. What is the value of delta 1? Becomes 1 minus of b2. b2 value at the time -4. 1 minus this is 1 plus 4. So delta 1 value becomes 5. So the delta 1 value becomes 5, right? So what is 1 minus this one? This is same. 1 minus of b1 is, this is 2. Okay, so this is 5 into 2. So this is 5. So that you should multiply delta 2 is 2. So that you should multiply delta 1 and delta 2, you will get 10. So the overall gain value becomes what? So here, okay, the denominator is 10. What is numerator? So you can observe the numerator here. A1, what is the value of A1 in this case? 1, right? So A1 value I will write as 1. So what is the value of B? What is that? 1 minus B2. 1 minus B2 means this one plus A2. What is the value of A2? A2 value is 2, right? What is the value of B1? This, right? So here 1 into 5 plus 2 into 2. So here it is 5 plus 4. What is that? 9. So what is 9 by 10? So the 9 by 10 is 0.1. So that is what the, 9 by 10 means it is 0.9. 9 by 10 means what? 0.9. So you are getting the result 0.9 if I change to -4. Okay, so -4 is changed here. So -4 will be changing here, -4 will be changing here, changing here. Okay, so for this, when your b2 value is changed to -4, this is the result. Okay, that is what we are seeing here. Okay, so this is a simple Matlab code to implement signal flow graph using Meson gain formula for 2 forward paths and 2 loops. 2 forward paths and 2 loops. Okay, thank you. Stay tuned to this channel and click on the bell icon for the latest notifications. Okay, thank you.